Hey guys, this is officaljamntherealist coming back to you with another video, and today is another video game news and rumors. I am your host, officaljamntherealist. Today we're going to be talking about some new releases, some games that I never knew existed, some new games that are coming out, well, that are not announced or not even announced for platforms, and also some games that are coming to certain platforms that I was kind of shocked about. But let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is Front Mission First Remake. Surprisingly, it's coming to PS5, Xbox Series X, PS4, Xbox One, and PC on June the 30th. Now, I know they're releasing a limited edition for Nintendo Switch, which I have for pre-order, which that releases June the 20th. Well, it comes to my house June the 29th, but it's supposed to release on June the 30th for $34.99. If they have a physical edition, I might buy it again for the Xbox with my Nintendo Switch. But I mean, I haven't done that with Sifu yet because you know, I'm playing Sifu primarily on Nintendo Switch, but we'll see. But the remake actually launched on the Switch November 30th, and now the limited edition is coming out for the Switch. But be on the lookout for it June the 30th. If you like Front Mission First and you know you don't have a Switch and only have a PlayStation 5 or Xbox, you know, download it and go play it. So the next article I want to talk about today is Marvel Spider-Man 2 map is roughly twice the size of previous games character switching and character switching detailed. So first, I want to talk about the map. They said actually, this is what's in the article, what Insomniac has said. They told Famitsu that we've added Queens and Brooklyn this time. So roughly speaking, the map size is about 2 times larger than the previous titles. Since these two areas are somewhat similar and residential, I think you'll find them different from Manhattan. We've prepared some unexpected situations we haven't done before, like a battle on the river between two of the cities. So I hope you'll look forward to them. And the game director Ryan Smith also confirmed that players will be able to freely switch between Peter Parker Spider-Man and Miles Morales Spider-Man when exploring the game's open world, though there are some situations during story missions where you have to control a specific character, kind of like when we saw on the showcase where you played Peter Parker at the house, I guess Dr. Connor's house, and then you played Miles Morales Spider-Man when you were trying to find the lizard. So I can understand. And then it also goes on to say there are things that are exclusive to a specific character depending on the content, but we're also preparing content that allows you to play as whichever character you like, Smith said. While they're both Spider-Man and have some things in common, Miles is speedier than Peter, and they each have their own quirks, so we hope you can choose your favorite character. So I guess they're gonna have one story with both of them connected, and then maybe 2 separate stories where Peter Parker's doing his own thing and you see what he does while you know, when you're controlling Miles, their story, you can go down the Peter Parker route, and then you know when you're have Peter Parker during a specific story, I guess they'll have a Miles Morales route where you can see what Miles Morales was doing while you were controlling Peter Parker, which sounds like a good idea, I guess, to get more out of the game. So I guess there might be like 3 story modes, who knows, but yeah, it sounds exciting. Let's go on to the next article. So Silent Hill Ascensions launches in 2023. It's kind of crazy because Silent Hill 2 Remake launches in 2024. So it's kind of crazy. And again, there's no platforms announced for Silent Hill Ascension, which is kind of weird. It makes me wonder, you know, because there was rumor that Sony is trying to lock down deals for Metal Gear Solid, Silent Hill, and Castlevania, which we know the Metal Gear Solid one is kind of false because Metal Gear Solid 3 Alpha Snake Eater is coming to the Xbox and Xbox platform. But Silent Hill Ascension, we don't know. Silent Hill 2 is a PlayStation 5 exclusive, but Silent Hill Ascensions is, I don't know. We don't know what systems they're going to land on. But it says in the article that even the people that made the game, the developers, don't know how it's going to end. I'm gonna read a little section from the article. It says, in Silent Hill Ascension, the actions of millions will determine the outcome. By the time the last scene streams, which characters have survived? Will those who are left be redeemed, damned, or suffer? Even the project's creators do not know how Silent Hill Ascensions will end. Instead, the characters' fates are in the audience hands. This time around, you won't be experiencing fear alone. Instead, you, along with a global audience, will have direct and permanent influence over how the fate of the characters and story plays out. It is your chance to shape the canon of Silent Hill forever. That is pretty cool. Now, maybe with the next game, it can kind of push over the data from your previous game of how you like ended the story of Silent Hill Ascension, and everyone's gonna have different canon. That would be pretty cool, but you know, it's a pipe dream. But yeah, Silent Hill Ascension's coming out 2023, but platforms are still unannounced. Let's go on to the next article. So the next article looked like a game that looked very interesting. It's called Valorant Arc Hero School Story 2, which launches on June 22nd for PS5, Xbox Series, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. I don't know much about this game, but I'll read you a little, I guess, caption of it. It says, the highly anticipated sequel to the popular RPG simulation blend of Valorant Arc Hero School Story will be available to players worldwide, promising an exciting new adventure that will immerse players in a world of fantasy dragons and epic battles. And it's a twisting story spanning over 10 years, uncovering the shocking truth behind the awakening of an ancient dragon that wreaks havoc amongst the fractured world of Valorant. It sounds pretty interesting. It's turn-based combat, so if you love turn-based combat, that's a plus, because you know Final Fantasy is kind of moving away from the turn-based combat. But it looks very interesting. I'm gonna have to check it out. You know, if you want to check it out, again, it's called Valorant Arc Hero School Story 2. I'll probably be streaming it on my Xbox Series X, since it's easier. I don't need a capture card, which I'll be getting a capture card soon. But it releases I want to say it releases, June 22nd. And actually, it first launched in early access for PC via Steam on March 31st, 2022. So this game, it looks very interesting. I'm excited to play it. Let's go on to the next article. So the next article, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak final digital event is set for June the 7th. This is the final Monster Hunter Rise digital event and hopefully it goes out with a bang. Capcom will host the Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak final digital event. I'm almost out of breath. On June 7th at 7 a.m. Pacific time and 10 a.m. Eastern. The company announced you will be able to watch it on YouTube, English, and Japanese. So if you want to tune into that, I live on the East Coast, so 10 a.m. Eastern. If you live on the Pacific Coast, or you know, Pacific time, I know that didn't sound right, but Pacific time is 7 a.m. And you know, if you haven't played it, I've played some of it on Game Pass. I plan to get it for the Switch. It's available now for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC via Steam and the Microsoft Store. Go check it out. It's a pretty fun game. It's pretty fun. So let's go on to the next article. So this one's talking about Xbox Game Pass. You know, I was looking at all the games, and there's one game I really want to talk about that really shocked me. It's Ruin Factory 4 Special. So I got Ruin Factory 3 Special, the limited edition, pre-ordered for the Nintendo Switch. But just to see Ruin Factory 4 Special on Xbox Game Pass was kind of like shocking. I was like, what? I'm gonna give y'all a little tidbit on what it is. It's a journey to the vibrant world of Ruin Factory and experience the legendary fantasy farming adventure like never before. Venture outside the town gates to explore dangerous dungeons, use swords, spears, staves, and other weapons and magic to personalize your battle tactics as formidable monsters await in trap-laden dungeons. This is kind of actually big for Xbox, because you know they've been trying to get Japanese games on there. I believe it's a JRPG. If I'm wrong, correct me down below, but this goes to show that their work in Japan, you know, Phil Spencer flying over to Japan, you know, to get games on Game Pass, on Xbox, physically, digitally, whether what it is actually working. So to see Ruin Factory 4 Special on there, we might get Ruin Factory 3, which makes me believe that maybe that Shinigami Tensei might have been true. I don't know. We'll have to see, because Shinigami Tensei, you know, has always been, you know, PlayStation, and then it moved to Nintendo, and now it's like a Nintendo thing, because Shinigami Tensei 4 has been on the 3DS, Shinigami Tensei 5, Nintendo Switch, Shinigami Tensei 3, Nintendo Switch. So, you know, you never know, Shinigami Tensei might make its way to Xbox, and you know, just seeing Rune Factory 4 special, that's, you know, kind of blowing my mind. You never know, we might see Rune Factory 3 and 5, and if that does good, we might get Atlier on, you know, Game Pass, or, well, I hope for a physical release. That's not going to happen, but I mean, it would be really cool if we did get a physical release. But as so far, I'm buying Atlier on my Nintendo Switch, but it'll be pretty cool. But that is it for today for news. If you like my video, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. What game are you most looking forward to seeing at the Xbox showcase? And that is it. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Official J Man the Realist is out.